Hello everybody, it's your boy Oscar here, back with some more Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we are going to analyze the skills for the third of Fate banner, the CBL 7 banner. Let's dive into it right now, right here, right now. So we got first Corin as our first victim. Not per se victim, but she got Vala Stone as her perf weapon. Yeah, we already know. Accelerate special coolers ring -1 if after unit acts. If counter triggers after counter applies Divine Vein Stone to unit space and space between two spaces of now if unit. At start of combat, if unit's HP is 25%, inflicts -5 to all stats on foe and neutralizes effects and guaranteed follow-up attacks. And effects that prevent unit follow-up attacks and reduces damage for foes' attacks by 30%, including special effects. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. And she got what does Divine Vein Stone do? Applies the following effects on the space for unit and allies. Grants defense rest +6 during combat. Reduces damage for foes specials by 10 during combat. Reduces damage from area effect by 50%. Divine Vein effects do not stack. Replacing any existing Divine Vein effects applied similarly cancel one out. Does not count as defensive terrain. Cool. She got Arbit Flow Realms United as her exclusive skill. Unit can counterattack regardless of the foe's range. If your foe initiates combat, or foe's HP is 75%. Start of combat inflicts -7 on foe's stats and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 7. During combat, foe standards first attack means only first strike for units that grants means first and second strikes. And she got Counter Roar as her inheritable B skill. Inflicts attack speed -4 on foe during combat, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%. For stat effects, means first attack means only first strike. Unit's next attack deals 30% damage on foe's attacks prior to reconduction, resets its end of combat, and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. Cool. Great. And she got far safe. Then we got ourselves our good old friend Soren. Our goal friend Soren. And he got Archsage Stone as his perf weapon. Accelerate special trigger -1 at start of turn, grants +6 to stats and assign decoy to any support partner within 2 space of unit. Or if unit is not on a team of unit support partner to ally with the highest defense within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If units within 3 spaces of an ally grants bonuses to stats during combat of 5 highest bonuses. And reduce damage for foes attacks by 40%. Cool. And we got, what does the side decoy do? That's pretty simple. If foe's unit's range, foe initiates combat against ally within 2 spaces, triggers savior unit, that turn only triggers you if unit is not equipped with a skill that can trigger savior. Cool. He got Flare. I think it's inheritable. It looks inheritable though. If unit's HP is 70% with special triggers, boost damage for 60% of foe's res. If unit's HP is 70% with special triggers, boost damage for 40 of foe's res and restores 30 HP of unit's maximum HP. He got Rare Talent as his exclusive A skill. At start of combat, grants if unit's HP is 25%, grants +7 to stats and disables foe's effect and calculate damage using the foe and lowers foe's defense or res. Include damage when dealing with specials, yada yada yada. Also, if following effects will occur based on the unit's value, res amount of foe's res, neutralize effects that inflict special cooldown charge X on unit during combat. If 10 or either foe's range is 2, unit initiates combat, unit attacks twice. Great. He got mag follow-up, aka the skill that Hafer also has, and Time Pulse 4. And then we got our good old friend, definitely the most hype of the banner, Gulveig. And she got the Cycle's Turn as her perf weapon. Accelerate enable scan to 1, accelerate special cooler trigger -1. If unit initiates combat, the bonus is active on the unit. Grants +5 to stats during combat to unit, grants attack speed X to unit, number of turns, max 10, deals damage of 20% of speed. True damage exactly. When dealing damage with a special trigger before combat, and neutralize effects that get no follow-up. She got Luna and she got Flared Sparrow. You heard it right. Flared Sparrow. If unit initiates combat, deals 7 damage to foe as combat begins. Effects that reduce damage during combat do not apply, will not reduce HP below 1. Grants attack speed +7 to unit during combat and applies Divine Vein Flame on 5 spaces of inner line centered on foe, oriented to left and right based on the unit's direction, facing after for 1 turn after combat. What does Divine Vein Flames do? It applies the following effects on the spaces, acts as difficult terrain foe's range, moving over the space costs 1 extra movement. Movement cost cannot extend. Units allowed movement cannot be slowed by terrain effects, do not apply. Serve enemy phase, deals 7 damage to foe. Also, as combat begins, deals 7 additional damage to foe. That effects that reduce HP during combat do not apply, will not reduce foe speed to never below 1. And then the Divine Vein effects, like the others. And we don't forget that she also has an exclusive B skill, Gold Unwinding. Inflict speed rest -5 on foe during combat. At start of combat, if unit HP is 50% and unit initiates combat, reduces damage foe's first attack by 60% during combat. If unit initiates combat, grants another action to unit after co-op and inflicts gravity on unit and pair up cohort. So like Neufer, Seal, but like even better. So yeah, Gulveig is kind of crazy. Gulveig is one crazy lady.
Fade away.
Nah. I don't think we will fade away, gal. Those memes, they remind me of something. I don't know what. And then we have Robin, our tactician. Or good old tactician. And he got Deliverer's Brand as his perf weapon. Grants speed +3. At start of combat, if unit HP is 25%, grants +5 to stats during combat. Reduces damage from foe's first attack by 40%. Neutralizes effects and guarantees that grants special cooldown charge X to foe or inflict special cooldown charge X -X on unit during combat. Also, if unit's max cooldown charge value 3, units that can trigger unit special when units special triggers include area effects. Yada yada yada. At start of combat, if units HP is 30% and units triggers the glowing ember bonfire Ignis special during combat, calculates damage that attacks damage used for lower foes, defense, or res. He got Ignis, he got attack speed. Finish. And I already went too far. Great. Good going, me. Great. He got Gambit 4 as his inheritable skill. Inflict speed defense -4 on foe during combat. Also, if units or foes attack can trigger a unit special. Deals damage during combat. Units max special cooldown charge value 2. Reduce damage for foes attacks of area effects by 50%. That's cool. And he got Tip the Scale, so it's just like exclusive C skill. At start of turn, if unit's HP is if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants rarely Spectrum to unit. An ally is within 2 spaces of unit. Unit can move to a space adjacent to ally with rarely Spectrum that is within 5 spaces of unit. If unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants +3 to stats. And what does rarely Spectrum do? Grants +5 to stats during combat. And if units that can trigger unit special, grants cooldown charge to unit X before unit's first attack during combat. If unit can attack, that unit attacks twice, and if unit special cooldown charge is reduced, special trigger accelerated, otherwise acts that turn only. Cool. Now let's see our story chapter, what we're going to get.
A flawless strategy.
Not exactly pro. Lights fading. That's new. I will never be you, no matter what. Wait, we're back at the Temple of Light or some stuff? I don't know. Wow. Yeah, our GSB is gonna be 0, but y'all know that from the previous video. Anyway, that's gonna do for this episode, y'all. I hope to see y'all in the next video. Peace.